Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?
All right. Theme forgot to put his headphones in the first 20 minutes of this episode, so his audio is a bit janky. All right, but don't worry, you still get through it. All right. Big up.
Arms house to your mum's house. 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 Arms house to your mum's house.
What is going on? Yeah. Yo, Themos,
It's
man.
that character from Mortal Kombat. We had all the arms coming out.
Theme, I beg you, could you turn your mic down just a tiny little bit, just a tiny sliver?
This is the
Yo, party people, they've missed us, Theme, man. It's been 2 weeks since they've heard from us, man. I'm sorry, dude. We've been mad busy, you know what I mean? We got lives, we got shit to do, man. So I'm sorry, we had to skip a week. That was the first time in 37 weeks. So, you know what I mean? Don't get too mad. Yeah.
Right, I've
props to everyone.
A bit, you know?
Thank you. Yeah, that's great. Props to everyone who sent in a message, you know, going, "What? I don't know where's the podcast, motherfucker." You know what I mean? So much love to you guys, man. But here it is. We got some Graff sketches. No, we don't. We're gonna review our favorite Throwies, and we're gonna also do a word association game. And we're going to listen to some tunes.
We're going to talk about getting weary of becoming a nonce.
Yeah, exactly.
Becoming a nonce, ladies and gents.
Who's getting weary? I'm not getting weary of becoming nothing.
I'm becoming weary.
Why?
Bird at work.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Bird at work. 22, yeah?
Yeah.
And she's all... I keep on saying to this girl, you don't have to wear heels. You don't have to wear mad nice garms. You don't have to do that.
Yeah,
but she's working a bank, and she comes all like over wearing all these garms. We're all wearing trainers and shit. I'm like, yo, you can chill out. But it's her first week.
Yeah, of course she wants to. Yeah,
and she's not having it. Yeah, so she's wearing all like mad nice garms and that, and she's like, you know, really very like kind of like good looking and, you know what I mean, young girl.
How
and
old?
She's like sits next to me. Yeah, I have to train. Everything. She doesn't know anything. I have to train her completely. Yeah. So sits.
How old?
22.
Okay.
She's from Luxembourg.
Oh,
she speaks Luxembourgish. I didn't even know that language, bro. Luxembourg. She speaks Arabic. So of course, I'm on my Habibi, yalla. Listen. And
I like
she
this
speaks
girl.
French fluently, like with a French with a French accent.
Oh my!
She's white. She's white. She's like Scandinavian, white, blonde hair, like bright blue eyes, little skinny chick. 22 years old chick.
Yeah.
And
petite.
Yeah. Madame team sits at the head of the table.
Yeah, of course.
I'm at the head of the blood club. And but because she's gonna like learn everything from me, she sits there. Yeah, like so the table's round. There's not many fucking corners. So occasionally people like slide their chair around, you know what I mean? Slide it around to see the other person's computer or slide it around there because it's like an oblong, this table.
Yeah.
And because she's there, yeah, and I'm thinking everything I do these days, all I'm thinking about is I'm 41. That's it. You getting a fucking coffee thinking, fucking hell, I'm 41. I got to queue up like someone who's 41. I got to stop being like me. This is ridiculous.
No, man, don't stop being you, man.
So like this chick's 22 and I'm 41 and I'm teaching her everything. So sometimes I swing round on my what's it called, wheels on the chair, swing round, rip, and then I'm right next to her and it looks like I've swung round, whip, and I'm right next to her and I don't like it. And I'm like, I slowly like wheeling away. You know what I mean? Like as she's talking, she's thinking like, what the fuck is he doing? Does she not want to talk to me or not? Or sometimes she's showing me something on her computer. So she's here. Andy, can you come and look at this? I don't understand this. And I come, so I stand up because I don't want to do the slide thing. And I come and stand here looking at her shit. And then I realise I could be looking down her baps. I could be doing that. I'm like, hey, shit, am I even allowed to be that close to a 22-year-old person? So then I'm like, shit, I'm a nonce. I'm becoming a nonce. There's monstery happening at work, and it's from me, bruv. So I start walking backwards and shit, and the people are like, what the fuck's wrong with this geezer? Because every single young bird like that. At the gym, bruv, I don't even look. I just look at the carpet. Just look at the tiles or the fucking carpet. And there's all like, birds in fucking hot pants, and they go militant if anyone looks at them. They start shouting in the gym and that. Bruv, me, I just walk with my head to the floor like that, just doing my things, doing my weights and that, trying to get out of there. Because you're 41, bruv. You stand next to someone like that. Stand millimeters away from them, and you're like, you could be accused of becoming nonce, bruv. Because every single geezer who's is like that. You know what I mean? Like, let me swing around. Like, let me stand over here. Like, let me do that. Just in view to get your baps or a bit of upskirted. You know what I mean? And every other geezer in the office knows it. Mate, you're a cunt. Wait, let me see you're a cunt.
But Theme, are you doing this purely out of fear of being accused of being a nonce, or are you doing it because you're worried about the girl or the person?
I'm worried about her, what she's feeling. If she's thinking he's trying to nonce on me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's admirable, Theme, man. It's admirable that you're even conscious that's
what
that's a thing.
I told her I was having this fucking problem at work. She's like, no, yeah, but that's what men should do. Because I was talking to my ex, because we were talking about the fucking geezer who got nicked for being a nonce. Teaching my kids taekwondo.
Yeah.
He's a unit and shit, and he does his taekwondo and shit. It's his whole family life. My baby mother and some of the other parents went to go and link him last week or this week. It was yesterday. So she pulls me aside and starts telling me rare. And the geezer's like lost all of his muscle, like lost all of his weight.
Wow.
He's saying like he's like devastated his life. He's been put on some psychiatric. They showed him the letter of some psychiatric shit, psychotherapy shit that says he's on like killing himself and all this shit. And when she first started saying it, I'm thinking, oh, good, because maybe he's innocent. But then some of the shit he said to them, when Shireen and this other geezer's dad stay behind, he was saying some shit like, oh yeah, and then it was like there was a one-on-one, and we were doing the stretching, and he had to like push down on the inside of her thighs and shit, and I'm thinking,
shit.
You don't have to do that. You can say to the bird, now you push the inside of your thighs out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I hope you do the other bits. 100% you would say that, man. And he's got text saying that he was worried about her because she has bare boyfriends and that, and she's like 15, 16 or something. And she's sexually promiscuous. Bruv, how are you having text on your phone about some young, but not even young girl, 15-year-old girl?
Yeah, that's no good. He should have nothing to do with that.
Promiscuous.
Yeah. Should have nothing to do with that. Yeah. No, I mean, and then the thing is...
Nonce. Dead out, nonce. Yeah. Now it's 100%. Bruv, you can't be getting... And Shireen and me exactly said at the same time, he's acting all like losing his weight and shit and killing himself shit because he's actually got something to hide. He's actually guilty. Yeah. He might not be guilty of the whole thing, but he's got guilt. You can't have... Imagine if I had but a text from... Imagine if you had a text from a bird who was 15 on your phone, bro. What you would like... You'd be... What? But obviously it's your family or whatever. That's it. But some bird like that, and you're typing sexually promiscuous. Bruv.
I mean...
100% nonce! It's like in the Boys Are Boys. It's like in the Twins Are Boys. You know what I mean? They ain't getting nonce by that kind of nonce.
It's such a fucking crazy situation, man. I mean, just the accusation of it already, your mind's gonna go, nah, fuck this dude, and rightfully so. You know what I mean? You're gonna be on defense mode, and if you think like no matter what he does, it's gonna make him look more guilty, man. That's the more fucked up. Like, oh, I'm ill, I'm seeking psychiatric help, and all this stuff, and it's like, oh no, it's proof he's a non. Oh, he, whatever. He was like helping us, and I'm sure he probably does that with the dudes. He probably helps them stretch and shit. Like, it's probably not a sexual thing, but still, you don't fucking do that shit. You know what I mean? Let alone broadcast it or whatever.
The inside of the thighs.
Yeah.
The inside of the thighs.
No, that's
it was a one-on-one.
Yeah, that's
it's a what? I think I say that bit. It was a one-on-one, and he's touching this little girl's inside thigh, bro.
No good.
And apparently, she's ghetto, so she's like all in, like saying, "He's touching my poo on and everything."
Oh, mate, shit.
So it couldn't happen to a better, what looks like a better guy, and a worse bird. Like this bird who comes to taekwondo, she's ghetto. Yeah, and she's like a bit scared. She has
but still.
But she's a youth.
but still, she's a youth, and she's doing taekwondo, man. If like, again, I'm generalizing here, yeah. But ultimately, if you do a martial art and you're dedicated to it enough to an extent where you told me, I remember you said that she's going for her black belt. You know what I mean? So or red belt or whatever. Like that takes some dedication, that takes some discipline, that takes a lot of fucking shit that doesn't fit in with the whole crazy skit thing. You know what I mean? But who knows? You know what I mean? Anything's possible. I'm not saying it's not, but anyway, man.
I'm asking the kids, what do you want to do? Do you want to do taekwondo somewhere else? Do you want to do? There's a kung fu in Ealing. There's mixed martial arts in Acton.
Yeah.
I've got to get him in. They got to green belt, the little chiefs.
I know one. I know a good one.
On the wall and stuff. You know what I mean? Certificates and awards and that.
I know a good one, and I know the guy. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, Akit.
Sorry.
I know the guy. Excuse me, Akit. I'm sorry.
I'm texting Akit.
I know. I'm sorry. I know a guy who does kung fu. Talal goes there all the time. It's in Ealing as well. It's not far. Like West Ealing, Hanwell area, and he does it with his wife. His wife is the assistant, and they both do it. And I've known them since I was a teenager, since I was 13, 14. You know what I mean? I know them both very well. Obviously, you can never know 100%, but I'm 99.99% sure they won't nonce your kids. You know what I mean? Shit.
You just reminded me, yeah. I went to some place in Ealing that did Krav-maga, yeah.
Yeah.
And at the time when everyone's hyping up Krav-maga, so I said, okay, let me go check it out. And I was in the height of my boxing. I was sparring, like you're training for boxing. There's different stages, but when you're sparring like a couple of days a week, you know what I mean? For me anyway, weekends and midweek, you're like really in the fighting zone. You know what I mean? Like you're really in it. All your reactions and your weight is down and rare. And I went to Krav-maga, and the geezer who runs it, it's like this he wasn't ex-special forces, but he was like you know what I mean, paratrooper, ex-marine, and he was like wearing the military kit, and it was from Israel, this geezer, and he was tough. Okay. Tough geezer.
Yeah. Was he like, I like to kill Palestinians with this hold here, I kill the Palestinians?
No, but when
I'm just kidding.
With one guy, I remember thinking, okay, cool, this is a contact place, because the instructor threw this guy about and dashed him about quite hard. Yeah. And there was this thing, I can't remember what it was, but it was basically, it was sparring, but I can't remember, there was something else to it. And everyone had helmets on, yeah? Helmet, not like boxing guards, like rubber guards that go in here, but like plastic, like shit. As well, yeah?
Whoa.
Shit, like these men are going in.
Stop your teeth getting knocked out, basically.
Yeah, it was like stop getting licks in the face. But they do weapons and shit. I think they do anything you want, you know what I mean, basically.
Yeah, Krav-maga what's it called? Krav-maga? What's it called?
Krav-maga is going to be like it's something like the ultimate, like ending a fight quickly as possible by absolute aggression, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like eye catching, whatever you want to do, basically. Like, elbow. But, so I'm thinking, oh shit, like these men are getting like geared up, bruv. You know what I mean? This is a sparring session, and it's already been quite a tough lesson beforehand. Yeah? So I'm thinking, okay, shit. So I just wrap up my hands, thinking, that's all I've got. I might as well, you know what I mean? Look, like, at least show that I'm into it, And he pairs me up with this geezer.
Oh, shit.
And he just says, this is like a free-for-all sparring, I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm like in the height of my sparring,
Yeah.
In the height. Like completely, I'm in Harlesden at All Stars Gym all the time. Yeah.
So you're like, you're like on point, ready to connect. Yeah.
Big up coach in All Stars. But anyway, so I'm thinking, shit, okay, cool. Pushing the geezer's my height. I'm looking at him in the face. So I think, all right, cool, this is blessed. And thinking, this is Krav-maga. These people go all in, And so I don't know what to do. I mean, they were standing in like some different stance, and I'm like, I've just come from boxing and shit, and you know what I mean, kickboxing. So I was just like standing like that, ready. And he just walked towards me. And he's wearing the plastic thing. He does like quite a light kick, like a medium kick to my leg. And I'm thinking, okay, you don't want to buckle someone's leg because it's fucked. So I just go wham and to give him one back. Yeah? Because he comes back because he's been like he thought the kick was a bit too, you know what I mean. And I'm the new geezer. It's my first day. I'm the new guy. You know, and I just licked him. Everyone's sitting down on the floor in a circle.
shit.
And he comes over to just walks up to me like he's gonna because he's wearing the plastic screen.
So you give him all you got.
I don't give up. And yeah, I've never seen these plastic screens. Yeah,
Yeah.
are they gonna like hurt me, or is it
Yeah.
gonna buckle? Is it gonna bend? Has it got any give to it?
You got
is it gonna
gloves on?
shatter? But
You got gloves.
I'm not thinking it's gonna. No, I've wrapped my hands. I've wrapped.
Okay.
No gloves,
Wow.
and he's got no gloves.
Yeah.
So I got no gloves. Yeah, and but no like guard like this. Like he's not defending himself at all times at all.
Yeah.
With a straight right.
Oh, shit.
Not like 100%, but you know what I mean. Like more than you should for sparring because it's my first day as well.
Yeah, of course. You
I
got
can't
something
be
to prove.
You know what I mean? It's like, let's I'm gonna go against him, rare. So I'm thinking, you know what I mean? So lamped him, yeah, lamped him, bro. But when I tell you I lamped him, like I lamped him because I'm thinking, plastic screen on your face. I don't even have any kind of negative thought about, you know what I mean? Blam! And he flies the woods like
No.
he flies, in the air like a cartoon, like back like that with his legs.
Yeah.
Lands on his ass and skids into the people who are like stopping him.
Damn, son. This is like a movie. It's like an 80s movie. You know?
Like, oh shit! And I'm looking at everyone like, I don't want them to think I'm a cunt. You know what I mean? But I've got no idea about how hard people are going in and they're sparring. I've got no idea like where it's cool, where it's not.
I get it.
No idea.
Yeah.
And
What did he say?
Physically, and we're doing sparring. You know what I mean? And bang!
I get it. Yeah, you smacked him. And what did the coach say, man? Was he all right with it?
Coach looked at me and that.
He just nodded his head.
To get up. I was just like going, you know what I mean, like whoop, like little kid, you know what I mean, little like nothing, because I felt so bad, bro. I felt like everyone in here is mates with this geezer.
And you just lamped him.
Trying to be the bad man, because if you're coming for your first day,
and the coach probably thought, this is his first time here. Let me get an easy guy to give him to you. You know what I mean? Like, let me give the like one.
Everything about me.
Oh yeah,
because I'm coming from this. I've just had this fight here. You meet the coach, you start chatting to him before you. Thanks for letting me in first lesson. Looking forward to it. So he knew everything about what I was doing.
Damn, man, that's
another thing in your mind. You think, all right, coach has paired me up with this geezer. This geezer must be able to handle himself a little bit, or is Krav-maga that the fucking nuts? This is the shittest geezer, and he's going to wipe the floor with me still, even though he's the shittest geezer. So all of these things in your head, you're thinking, I don't know, because I've never been here, man.
Just slapped him, man.
But it was what? Straight right with the heel turning, like bam, waist into it.
Put your whole weight behind it. You know what, Theme? Something happened to me last week that I wish I could do that to someone. Yeah. Check this out. Yeah. I don't know if you saw on Instagram, because I work down on Portobello Road. Okay, check this out. I'm walking down Portobello Road on a Saturday. Yeah. And I see this guy walking past me, because there's the marketplace. So there's a lot of people there. Yeah. And I see this guy walk past me dressed all in white. And I was like, hold on. I recognize that guy. And then I keep walking, he goes off and I walk on. I go, oh shit, that was Jimmy Iovene. Yeah. I can't believe I spotted him. Do you even know who Jimmy Iovene? I know you know who he is, but yeah, him and Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovene, he created Interscope Records, which signed. Yeah. And he signed Dr. Dre, Eminem through Interscope, and then Aftermath and Shady Records. It's all under the umbrella of Interscope. You know what I mean? Jimmy Iovene is the dude. Yeah, he's been rapped about. People rap about him all the time. Like, the dude is a record exec, like crazy legendary dude. Yeah, when it comes to hip hop and rock and roll, he produced a lot of Bruce Springsteen and fucking a whole bunch of dude is legendary, multi-gazillionaire dude. And I was like,
what's the documentary?
Sorry, what? You saw the documentary? Yeah?
I said, sorry, is there a delay? Documentary, yeah.
Yeah, the Defiant Ones, I
Dr.
think.
Dr. Dre and him.
Yeah, the Defiant Ones. When they sold Beats by Dre, the headphones and all that fucking thing. Yeah, so I recognized him from that. I was well surprised I even recognized the dude. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that was on a Saturday. And then on the Monday, I was walking to work again, down Portobello, and then boom, I see him again. I'm like, oh shit. So I go up to him. I'm like, yo, Jimmy. I was like, no. He was walking with a young lady. Yeah. So I'm like, and I'm walking past them like this.
Jimmy.
So he's walking, and it turns out they were there for Wimbledon. Apparently Dr. Dre was at Wimbledon, and Jimmy Iovene, and all these people were there for Wimbledon at the time. This is when this happened. Anyway, he's walking towards me and I'm walking past him, and I walk past him and I'm like, oh shit, that's that dude. So I turn around and I'm like, hey, like that, yeah. And then the girl turns around first, and I look at her and I go, is that Jimmy Iovene, like that, yeah? And then when I say that, he turns around and he's like, yeah, man, what's up, like that, yeah? And I was like, yeah, Mr. Iovene, yeah? And he was like, yeah, man. And I was like, he was like, well, surprised to be recognized as well. And I was like, man, I'm a big fan of your work, you know what I mean? And he was wearing a Bruce Springsteen t-shirt. And I was like, yo, with the Bruce, but I'm a hip hop head, you know what I mean? So Dr. Dre, Eminem, you know what I mean? I'm a big fan, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh man, that's really cool. And I was like, is it possible I can get a quick photo with you, sir? You know what I mean? I was being super polite. And he was like, yeah, man, no worries. And he was like, this is my photographer, yeah, as a joke to the young lady. And I gave her my phone. She took pictures of us. And while he was taking pictures, I was like, man, I'm a hip hop head. I make beats and stuff. You know what I mean? I just, I'm a big fan, man. You know what I mean? I love the Defiant ones and all that shit. And he was like, yo, man, that's all good. No worries. All good. But man, and we shook hands. And then we shook hands, and then he went off on his way and I went off on my way. Yeah. Now, later on that day, I post the picture and I tag Jimmy Iovene, his Instagram. I tag it into the photo. And a couple of hours later, I get a message from Jimmy Iovene on Instagram going, hey, man, what's up? And I'm like, yo. And so I messaged going, yo, man, it was such a pleasure to bump into you, man. And he was like, yeah, all good. He goes, are you an artist? You told me you're an artist, yeah? And I was like, yeah, I work at a gallery and, I paint. And
Jimmy Iovene. This is Jimmy Iovene.
Yeah.
Asking if you're an artist, man.
Yo. So check this out. So I'm like, yeah, I make beats. And he was like, send me your latest couple of beats. And I'm like, yo, okay, cool. So I got a SoundCloud and I send him a couple of beats. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, these are the latest ones. I work with my man Fred. Send him our beat tape. We got a beat tape on SoundCloud. So I sent it to him. And he was like, yo, can you make it? And then he says, can you come to the studio? And I'm like, hell yeah, where's the studio? I'm coming right now. And he's like, nah, it's in Santa Monica in the West Coast, in LA, Santa Monica. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm in London. You must know
that. Studio. I'm thinking, what? Can you come studio?
Yeah. And then he's like, nah. He goes, I'll fly you out here. Yeah. He goes, I'll fly you out to Santa Monica or wherever it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm not believing it. Now I'm gone.
All right, so check this out. So I'm like going, yo, what the fuck is this? Yeah. And then I'm like, hold on, I'm working, you know what I mean? I'm like, I was like, are you in London? I was like, can you give me a call? Like, I was like, can we call and chat? You know what I mean? Whatever. And he's like going off on one going, nah, man, the time is now, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get your opportunity when you can get it. You know what I mean? Like, these opportunities only come once in a lifetime. Like, he was proper going on the spiel because my father told me once, once the opportunity lands on your lap, like he was going on the spiel. And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Whatever. All right, I'll come. And then he was like, yeah. All you got to do is send me $400 for my pilot. He goes, you can use my pilot, but you got to give him $400, man. You know what I mean? And then instantly I was like, oh my God. I go to the Instagram profile of Jimmy Iovene and there's only 24,000 people following him. And I'm like, hold on. Yeah. As soon as someone starts asking you for money, immediately my head starts going, yo, what the fuck? Because I got mad excited for a second.
It's like 1 or something.
Yeah, some shit. No, it wasn't, but it was Jimmy _ or whatever it fucking is. I can't even remember what it is now. Yeah. And so immediately when he started asking for money, I'm like, it's a fucking scam. Because I got mad excited for like 30 seconds. I was like, oh shit, Jimmy Iovene, man. He's gonna sign me, yo.
He said, come studio. That's what I'm like, nah.
No, I thought he was in London. I thought because he's in London and he's maybe in West London, maybe up the road, like, and he just he wanted to see some, he was with some hip hop heads and he wanted to let
Harry loves studio. Yeah.
I don't know what was going through my head because I just met the guy in the flesh and I just thought, oh, that's his Instagram. I tagged him and then I started getting messages from, what I mean? It would just all happen so quickly. I was like, I got really swept up in it. But the second he asked for money, I was like, fuck. Yeah, I was like, shit, how did I fall for that one, man? And there's some prick posing as Jimmy Iovene online because obviously the real Jimmy Iovene doesn't have a fucking Instagram. Yeah. Obviously, I work
somewhere in Russia or Nigeria or something.
Some fucking guy
computer in India or Pakistan.
Yeah, and then immediately I
always wondered.
Immediately, I was like, oh, you almost got me, you fucker, like that, yeah. And I just deleted him, blocked him, dashed him out. I was like, fuck this guy, man. But yeah, that
you didn't wait for a reply for.
No, I just deleted it. I was like, you fucking dickhead, man. And then I just wish I could have lamped him like you fucking did to that guy. Prick. I hate.
Yeah, when you were telling that story, I was thinking, how does it have anything to do with fucking lamping someone? Because this is sounding like a fucking great moment, a great story. Do you know what I mean? This is fucking brilliant. Did meet the geezer on the street.
All right, yo, listen, theme. Let's move on, man.
Favorite throw-ups.
Yeah, we're going to do our favorite throw-ups, man. But before that, I want to play a quick tune, man. I heard this tune, and it was just so fucking dope, man. King Kashmere and Alecs DeLarge. This came out on High Focus Records not too long ago. They've got an album together. I haven't heard the whole album. I've heard a couple of cuts. It sounds dope. But Alecs DeLarge made the beat. King Kashmere on the lyrics. This is a tune called Angel Strike. The beat is so dope. Let's just listen to it for a little bit and then we'll get into our favorite throwies. Yeah?
Take total control of your body and soul. Take total control of your body and soul. Take total control of your body and soul. Take total control of your body and soul.
Yeah, yo, fuck with your boy Judas Iscariot, who came back swinging, whipping the super chariot. They bring the weight of the world for you to carry it. I never aim to be buff, so you can have it, bitch. Keep that. I'm really trying to open the box. Pandora got it closed, but I'm toasting the locks. The whole universe of pain, like them opium rocks, will explode like the action of shotters toting the glocks.
Damn, G, stop the violence.
Hey, yo, the art games are drag. When I started, I must have been stark, raving mad. Son. Could have been that official Dan, but instead I played the role of the sacrificial lamb. If it's a vibe they seek, I'm on the grind while they sleep. My time ain't cheap. Well, that's deep. Well, that's receiving the check, fucking the balances. I stay rock hard while you niggas popping Cialises.
You can't fake the funk with your toy loops. We deploy troops, bomb and destroy grooves. Pack bowls with the fruit of forbidden trees. Strike with the force of 1 trillion killer bees. Bounce, we get down for the crown. Said they wanted war, but they never made a sound. Rough, rugged, raw on the ill tip. Wipe your lips, quick gawping at the dills.
There's a reason why my life isn't told. Everything I do is wrong. The ice feeling cold. Does my mind fit the mold? I'm just trying to elevate until my eyes hit the gold. I just wanna be left alone, not to be less than known. Just blessed, no stress in the dome. Living in an excellent zone where my mind, soul, and body is the testament shown. 2010, we made contact. What's that? Three-headed beast caught in the fox trap. A representation of our society with deadly elements taken from our survivor genes.
For real, son, kill 'em.
It's more dire than it seems. It's like a rainforest with the fire in the trees. Enough to bring a pride to its knees. Mass confusion, bringing the riots to the streets.
You can't fake the funk.
Yeah. King Kashmere, Alecs DeLarge. Theme, I know you just put your headphones
on. It's
very
good. Very good.
It's dope. No, that's proper throwback 90s style.
Shit, have I fucked up?
No, you're good, Theme. Don't watch that, man. It's all good. It's only been 37 episodes. It's only been 30.
Shit, son.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No, it's because we were doing the characters, bruv.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah.
We were doing the characters.
We did a little skit.
We banned him, man. You want to bring beef to the arms house?
Yeah, I'm going to try and edit that together.
We bring all the arms out.
Before this podcast comes out, we did a little sketch about the beef because, Nova mentioned it on his podcast. I chatted to Blade on the phone and we were talking about that shit. We were having a laugh about it. I hope they take it the right way. All right. Shout out Killer Keller. Shout out All City Steve in the cab. You know what I mean? Shout out all them mans. It's nothing but love right here. But we just thought we'd catch jokes with him.
Supernova.
Yeah. Now, big them all up.
Nova started it by saying that the Arms House is named after a grime track.
Yeah, you crazy. You
Arms House
crazy.
is named after an Arms House. It's named after an Arms House, Nova.
Technically, it's named after a Capleton song. Technically. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Themos, man. Do you want to send me... Should I use your... Okay, I'm going to go with your
Even Nova can't bring arms with Capleton. You know what I mean?
Exactly. All right, Themos, I'm going from your first...
Go with mine, man.
Your first throw up. Guys, we're going to go into our favorite throwies right now. All right, the first one up, we got a blue fill with a yellow outline. A throw up. Sorry, Aki. Classic.
I don't have my phone, but I know what it is, bro.
No, but you need your phone.
Yo, I didn't know you were talking about colors and shit.
No, it's not about the
colors. I
wasn't
talking about colors and rare. I was talking about my favorite throw up.
It's not about colors. It's not about colors. I just describing the photo for people listening. Yeah, it's a throw up, a YE with an exclamation point and the little copyright symbol in the dot of the exclamation point. You put up zombie there. The throw up is classic, man. It's a classic. London classic. I love.
Holy shit!
What?
It's a classic.
Yeah, I love how the Y
it's
goes.
A classic,
into
motherfucker.
The lower.
That's Uncle T, bruv.
And the thing is, what makes a good throw?
Do you remember when that came about though? Do you remember?
What?
This is hard because there's a delay, bruv. But do you remember when there was before he was writing because there wasn't much of a throw up. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And then when came out, and the YH or the YE, wherever it was, he could go into it.
Yeah,
bruv. Then it went everywhere. That throw up was everywhere.
Well, the throw up, okay, because we're not trying to reveal.
Everywhere.
I think it's pretty well-known information who is. He also has another famous tag that he used to do, but we're not going to mention it here. We don't want to blow up the spot. But everyone who knows. Yeah. So the throw up he had before the throw up was more of an 80s, early 90s style throw up. But then once he started doing the throw up, it was an updated version, like a mid 90s, kind of version, and it just killed it. Yeah, he put it everywhere, man. It was unmissable.
It got mastered though. You could tell it got mastered. You could tell it got done hundreds of times in yard, like on the. When you fill up them A4 books when you make a new outline or make a new throw up, and it's just you dust through it in seconds, and then bam, it went out.
Exactly.
Everywhere, bro. Like the train pieces.
But Theme, if I was going to ask you what makes a good throw up, what would you say is what makes a good throw up? Just in general.
So the kind of the ease at which it looks that you've done it. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like one line or as much of a one line as possible, and just, I want to be able to see the arm go like through it, and you see, shit, and I look at it and try and work out where did he start it? Where does he start the outline? Does he fill in the blah blah blah, and then if it's a filling throw up, you know what I mean? Or where does he start when it's not a filling throw up? Where does he start? He goes that. Okay, then he goes that.
Yeah.
But the one, because the size of it that he used to do, and back then whys like that was sick. There's a lot of sick things about that. Yeah. There's a lot of sick things about that. The way it goes into each letter, because you can do like a scene throw up, which is just a scene throw up. It's just SEEN. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or any throw up like that, cope throw up, whatever like that. But when you have it joining in, that's not more of an arting, bro. That's more of an arting, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, I've got in this section here, I've got another geezer who does a 2-letter throw up, from New York, and that's just a 2-letter throw up. But
Yeah.
when we used to merge it in. So how does the Y go into the E? Man, it has to go like this and there, and then spin round. That's me love that.
Yeah, I think
Me love
simplicity is the key, and yeah, just kind of like what I think the beauty of a throw up, and I should really basically explain what a throw up is for people listening who might not know what a throw up is. In graffiti, you can do a tag.
If you don't know what a throw up is, yeah, man's coming around your house and giving you a black eye, bro. You should get on your reaches, then you should get on your throw ups, then you should get on your dubs and your pieces, but you should evolve your throw up all the time. Because your throw up's fucking toy right now, bro. Everyone has a shit throw up, and you're gonna make it better and better and better and better and better until it becomes one that you're proud enough. You know, I'm not gonna get 2 discs if I put this one all sitting. Then you go out and put it everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
that's what a throw up is. But if you don't know about no throw ups, bruv, you don't even exist.
Yeah,
Arms House to Your Mum's House podcast, bro.
Yeah, there are some people who do throw ups and they take their time and they take ages to do their throw up. I'm like, that's not a fucking throw up. Now you're doing a dub. Now, you know what I mean? It took
that's
you
not a throw up.
Yeah, exactly. People get really intricate with it and they add little bits and little things, and it's just like, nah, it's got to be done quickly. That's the point.
Yeah, burn all that shit. The maximum you can have is like an exclamation mark or some drips coming out, but they got to be fat.
No, sometimes people put an eyeball in there or a quick little face. You know, you can do a face with like two round bits and a mouth,
that's cool.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, theme. I'm
but
about
no
to
like fucking doodahs and shit coming off. No.
Well, check this one. This one, I've seen him do this one. It looks intricate, but it's done real quick. Yeah, you remember this one, theme? The Asia snake.
Hang on,
this is
I flipping do, bro.
Yeah, I've seen him do this a couple times.
This is in Grundy, isn't? No, this is in
no Grundy. You're right. You got it right. This is Grundy. He does like a S,
just like I pictured it.
Yeah, graffiti and everything. That's a quote from a Stevie Wonder tune called "Living in the City," but he says New York, just like I pictured it. Graffiti and everything. No, he goes New York, just like I pictured it. Building, tall buildings and everything, or something like that. Yeah, but anyway, he switched the lyric and did his little speech bubble. Obviously, he took his time with this one, but I've seen him do this throw up, and he can do it real quick, man. And this was very noticeable. The S, it was like an S, but with the top of the S is like a snake head, and it's the Asia snake. This was known as the Asia snake. Shout out Asia, Vandals for life. I always loved this throw up, man. Like I used to see it about, and just the way he pulled it off. I even tried to imitate it once. I tried to copy it. It's harder than you think, man. It's very subtle, the bits that he does to make it look the way he does, with the little hat on the top of the snake as well, and the eyes with the little eye, the eyelashes and shit. It's just really cool. With the forked tongue.
Throw up.
Yeah,
the forked tongue, the way that flows, the eyes, the size of the eye. Do you know what? I'm actually gonna say this, bruv.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this. I never even knew, that was an S. No bullshit. I've only ever looked at it as the character.
Yeah.
I can't believe
but it doesn't make sense it's an S, because Asia, usually people, when they do a throw up, it's their first and last letter or their first and second letter. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to do 2 letters, or if you're going to do 1 letter, it's got to be the first letter of your tag. You know what I mean? But obviously this isn't an A, it's an S. But it's just, we just used to call it the Asia snake. I don't even know if it is an S, to be honest. Might not be an S. I mean,
it looks like those kind of days S.
It's obviously an S, but a snake. If you draw a snake, it's gonna look like an S, no matter how you draw it. You know what I mean? It's a fucking wavy snake.
You could do it the other way, or you could coil it, or whatever. If it was just a snake, it's blatantly an S.
Yeah, it is.
Because you remember when they used to do dubs? Asia, fine, ASIA,
yeah.
But AYEASHAER.
Oh yeah, A-sheer, yeah.
That was mental, man.
I love that shit. And he used to bomb that as well. I remember one tag that was down by North Ealing Station. There was a metal box with the door of the metal box.
He used to get reaches like that.
And he did an A-sheer, AYESHEAR, with like a mad underline and a heart like arrow underneath the thing. Me and Frez used to sit and ogle at that tag, man. We used to sit and just look at that fucking tag.
Where was that reach?
Just by North Acton State, not North Ealing Station, near where our Arabic school was. The Eleanor Wilkinson, where we did our first dub, me and him on the tracks. Anyway, shout out Asia. Big him up. Let's go to your next one, Theme. Next one down.
I was showing someone a faded Asia Reach just last week when I went out when I was out writing.
He's still got a couple of tags running around. You got to find them though. They're faded, but you can find them. The guy,
very faded.
Asia was big in the 90s, and in the early 2000s he basically disappeared. Like, we know his brother, and we know VFL crew. I'm in the crew and that. Like, we know everybody associated with him, but he literally disappeared, and he disappeared in the mountains of Nepal, man. And there's another story I'll tell on another podcast. My man Inza SDF, he went on holiday to Nepal. He was the last man to see him. He fucking went up a mountain, up the fucking Annapurna Mountains or whatever it's called, and he fucking ran into Asia. I'll tell this story on another time, man. But that was 10 years ago. Anyway, your next
Back
one.
to the throw-ups.
Yeah.
Is it my throw-up now?
Your
Is
next
it
one. Yeah,
J.A.
J.A. Classic New York. XTC crew.
Classic New York. Gonna get my morning cup of coffee. When you see the morning strap hangers and they get their cup of coffee.
You know what I mean? J.A. This guy is prolific. I remember seeing this, even here in London, seeing this in the 90s. Like, this traveled over here.
I remember seeing this in London in the 90s. Yeah. But, bruv, I remember Biggie Smalls had died. I was in New York. It was like the same week. Yeah. And I was queuing up to buy some Biggie Smalls shit. And the queue was going outside around the block. And my mum longed it off because it was so long, and I said, "No, Ma, I'm staying." Like, I knew it was a moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I go around the corner of this block in the queue, and there was a wicked JA for it.
Sick.
Wicked JA, because then I didn't know anything about it because I was probably quite young.
Yeah.
Probably into Graff, but didn't know about New York Graff and that. And then started seeing it more and more and more. It's one of those ones where you saw it in the flesh, you don't know anything much about it, and then suddenly you go, "Oh, this geezer's up," because then you suddenly clock it everywhere in New York.
He was even,
and it is wicked. It's got a lot of. I want to teach the kids a little something. You know what I'm saying? This throw up, is basic, bruv, but it is not basic at the same damn time.
Yeah,
these throw ups here usually have everything perfect about them. There's just everything, the movement, the juice of it, the curvature of it. It's like, man, it's like a sexual Venezuelan batty. You know what I mean? You want to grab it from behind, wobble that thing, but it's up everywhere. The way it floats. I'm talking like a proper nonce. But these throw ups are what throw ups supposed to do.
I fucking love
anywhere out. That looks like an actual New York subway station. It is at 79th Street.
What, the red one, the red outline, yeah? So if you look at that red one, if you look, you were saying before about when you look at it, where did he start the line, You can see on the top left of the J, the line goes a little bit further than it should. He started it a bit early. You know what I mean? Can you see that little red line sticking out? So he blatantly starts from there, goes around. Yeah, exactly. And then curves it round there. And then blatantly starts on the A with a little flick on the top right. And throw ups, like we're saying, like me and Theme are saying, it should be done. You should be able to do it with your eyes closed. That's how many times people do these throw ups, especially someone like Ja. And like you could imagine, like it's more muscle memory than anything. You're not actually looking, the J should shape like this and lean this way. No, when it comes to a throw up, you've got it locked down. You should be able to do it without even looking at what you're doing. You know what I mean? But
still with all that movement and stuff inside it, because you know exactly where to put your arm to make it have that kind of movement and
exactly. And the hole in the A, you know what I mean? Because it's a capital A, so there's a hole in the top bit.
Always perfect.
With a thin bit in the middle, but it's done every time the same, you know what I mean? Like
over Amsterdam, all over Amsterdam, all over Berlin, all over New York, all over every state.
He traveled
coast
about.
To coast.
He traveled about. All right, Theme, I'm sending you a new one now, man. This is another one from me. Yeah, sent. Check it out. This is another West London classic. I'm going from ones that I saw growing up, when I was growing up.
Oh, shit.
This is Key CD crew. Back in the day, he was in like a bunch of other crews back in the day. But and he used to do the K on its own. But then every now and again, you'd get the KEY throw up, which is this one here. This one is obviously done down in Uxbridge under the flyover in Uxbridge. You know that spot. Frez sent me this photo. Thank you, Frez. Big you up. Because I couldn't find one online. I was struggling to find one. But that key throw up, just that K, man. I used to see it everywhere growing up.
That's what it used to be, no? Just the K.
Yeah, it used to just be the K. Yeah, actually, I've got another flick of it on a train. Hold on.
No, man, that was everywhere, bro.
Yo, Theme, I'm sending you another one. Here you go. Boom. You got it?
That was everywhere, that K.
Yeah. Look at this one. That's another key throw up on a train. Looks like an old Piccadilly line, maybe, or Central line.
Yo.
Can't work it out. Yeah. Allow that little S on the left. That K, the key throw up, man. That was everywhere, man. Especially around West London. I grew up looking at that, man. Love Key.
Everywhere. Perfect K, man. Perfect K.
Yeah. And like, okay, maybe it could be mistaken as an X or something, if you didn't know who it was. But that's a key throw up. Here in West London, growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s, you couldn't miss that shit, man. So I just wanted to salute my man Key and big up J-Mo as well, because on the Instagram a couple of months ago, I posted like, what's your favorite throw up? And I remember J-Mo going, yeah, Key is the one, man. So salute to J-Mo and salute to Key. Again, very simple, man. Simple, but simplicity is all you need, man. I've
got some news. I'm just breaking into the... oh, shit. That's on auto. That's listening to my voice. I've got some news, bruv.
What?
The Chase and Status thing is a go. They fucking absolutely love it, bruv.
Oh, shit. Can we talk about it?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking, but I just wanted... Because I got the news now. Because we've been waiting for like 2 days.
Yeah. All right, listen.
Are we doing it?
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's good.
This is one of the reasons why we couldn't record a podcast last week. One of the reasons, there's several reasons, but one of is because Theme has been busy with his boys, Chase and Status. They've been doing some promo for their new music. We will reveal what that is later on down the line, but Theme has been heavily involved in that, man. I've done a few little bits here and there.
So have you. Yeah, man. So have you, man.
But we'll see.
I always bring my boy in.
Yeah. We'll see what
happens. Then I sent you some of the visuals today, and you were like, yeah, it looks good.
No, I said that looks fucking sick. I said that looks sick. What are you talking about? I was jizzing over the footage, man. I was like,
it's because I'm so fucking hyperactive and emotional.
Yeah.
Someone said, I go fucking mad. And I feel like I have to text 500 times.
Yeah.
So if someone says to me, yeah, no, fucking looks sick. I'm like, what the fucking cunt? What, 5-6 words? It looks a little bit sick. I'll be going like, yo, boy, you murdered the thing, bruv. This is heavyweight, bruv.
I was like, yeah, man, looks ill. That's what I wrote. And a shocked face, like, it looks ill, guy. When you
2:55, 2 minutes 55.
And Chase and Status, they're big time, yeah. So you're gonna be seeing this everywhere. They're gonna be posting this, and it's even gonna be on billboards and stuff. So we got some cool shit, but we gotta wait till that shit comes out before.
First thing Amba said was, "You got to get an arms house to your mum's house."
Yeah, I was like, big up the arms house,
Such a large word, though. Arms house to your mum's house. Or even should have got the abbreviation or some shit.
Yeah, it's true. But anyway, let's
big up Chase and Status, man.
Salute. Big them up, man. Hopefully we can get them on to the pod, man. That would be ill if we do
real junglist. Bruv, do you know how busy these guys are?
Yeah, I know.
It's a horrible life.
Yeah, but still
horrible life.
We did a little thing to help them out. They should hopefully join us. At least Soul, one of them, man. To join us, man. That would be cool. Yeah. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
We'll go to some shit. We'll go to launch parties and shit like that. We can maybe film some shit. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, that could be cool as well. We'll work it out. Anyway, party people, wait for that. Next throw up is off Themes one. I'm assuming it's the 10-foot throw up, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going onto WhatsApp, but yeah, if that's
the one and the 0, but the 0 looks like a footprint. 10 foot, classic business. This
just a bit classic. Just a bit classic. Whoa, I can't believe this is now classic.
Because that's the thing, man. With 10 foot, he kind of, because that's another thing you can do with throw ups is, okay, you can do letters and stuff like that, but a symbol. There are some people, they do a symbol. And like, it's one of those things that can catch your eye from a window of a train. You know what I mean? Like, you see that symbol and you know instantly what the fuck it is, you know? And 10 foot captured that perfectly with this throw up, I think. With the 10 and the 0 looks like a footprint. Then you know it's 10 foot. You know, it's so simple an idea.
It's also, it's like a synonym. It's unbelievable.
But it's just really well done. And the guy obviously has put it everywhere. So even more so, it makes it.
I think he's changed it a bit since then as well.
Yeah, this is a throw up from.
It's more of a character in the 10.
Yeah, and he also does the Bodhi character for the 1. I've seen him do that. Yeah, I've seen him do that a couple times.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Shout out 10 foot. We got, if we're going to talk about throw ups, we got to include 10 foot in there. You know what? No. You know what? Because
there's many.
There's
so many people.
Bro. There's many people we should include. And like, I didn't want to go too obvious. Obviously, I want to shout out
throw up.
Kuza's throw up. I want to shout out.
Do you know on the district line, bruv? After somewhere weird like High Street Ken,
yeah.
Then it's all underground. But there's a little bit that's not underground. It lasts for 20 seconds, and it's just these alcoves. It's like alcove.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Zom was doing Zom throw-ups with the O but had a face?
With the fangs.
The M had like bare drip. Yeah, fangs coming. And he throw up in the top of every single one.
Yeah.
Those throw-ups were hard.
Crazy.
And the Fizzer, didn't Fizzer have a bomb?
Fizzer with the yeah. No, Zom with the O was a bomb. You know?
Something else had a bomb though.
Yeah, I know. It's one I'm gonna
Kuza used to love Kuza.
And there was another one as well. But I just want to big up. I want to shout out 10 foot. Also shout out Mean. Shout out Desire. All those guys have classic throw ups. I haven't included it in my one, man. Just because they're too.
I can't believe you didn't pick Mean. I thought that would be a certified banger for you.
Mean is a certified banger for me. 100%.
I picked him.
Yeah. I just don't want to.
I couldn't find him.
It's just too obvious, man. That's why I didn't include it, man. But anyway, shout out 10 foot. All right, I'm going to send you my next one now. Theme us. Hold tight. Here it is. Boom. There, you got it. Talking about Mean, PFB. This is another PFB stalwart. You see it? Yeah, Theme? You got it there?
Mm-hmm.
This is If PFB. If. IF. That was his tag as well, but he used to basically do the throw up everywhere. He never tagged it. He never tagged IF as a tag. He always did it as this throw up. Yeah. He also had another tag.
Ting, baby.
He had another tag as well, which I'm not gonna reveal on here, but those that know will know. But if that throw up, I remember seeing it. I remember in Camden, under the canal, under one of the bridges, there was a huge. You had to get a boat to do it. Yeah, you had to get a canal boat to do it. So you must have done that somehow. And there was a huge IF throw up. And me and Frez used to ogle that throw up, man. Like, I always loved that throw. It's so simple. And you can see how he did it. The I and then going up into the F. Boom. Must have taken him maximum 20 seconds to do. But so good. The I, on this particular one, the I has a bomb. A bomb as the dot of the I. He used to do that a lot as well back in the day. But I just love that throw up, man. It's so simple.
It's
so
nice.
simple.
It is nice. That reminds me of the JA one, man. Just simple, simple bubble, not bubble, but soft style. Just
exactly.
Do it in I reckon way less than 20 seconds. Fucking 5 seconds.
Innit? If it's a one-liner, of course, man. Yeah, he easily would do that. I just wanted to give him props, man, because that throw up was everywhere.
It's up as well.
It was everywhere. So props to him, man. All right, let's move on to your next one, brother. Let's go.
Should we say this is my last one?
Yeah, okay, cool. That's your last one, and then I've got one more after this.
So let me choose it. Before you choose it. Oh, no, I got to give both of the... I know, I got two more.
Okay, go on.
I'm going to go with Spo.
Hey.
For the one letter throw up.
Yeah.
So already props for the one letter throw up.
No doubt.
Because not many people go for that. Not many people do it. Not many people risk it.
Yeah.
But he nailed it. Yeah, nailed it.
Oh, yeah.
And secondly, props for it being slightly different You know, this is what. Do you remember when the Kuza throw up came out? And this
I was about to
there was
mention.
suddenly that kind of shape, kind of like more
Yes.
like a fucking just a ninja style, or just a weapon.
It's like a
And then you had to clock.
circles. It's 2 circles and a triangle. That's all it is. But they're positioned in a way, and it's done in one line, like
Yeah.
But it's an S.
But you know, if you're a drawer, if you
Yeah.
do drawings and you've sometimes spent hours with a pen, that you just start figuring out the basics of the letter. Like it always goes down like that. So if I just did my hand like that, then it would do it.
Yeah.
You got really, really develop and understand that shit.
Yeah.
Then it turns into 2 circles and a triangle for you.
Yeah.
Because you just, you know, before when you're toy, you can't, you know, I'll put this bar here and then this bar here. And then, but there's, when you get to that stage, you're like, yo, I am these. I know exactly the frequency of it.
Like we're saying with throw-ups is a very oversimplification of a letter. Yeah. It's really what it is breaking down a letter to 3 or 4 lines or 3 or 4 shapes. You know, it's breaking it down to its very minimalist
That's what I'm
point.
saying.
You know, that's
You
ultimately
can't be
what it
taking
is.
your hand off the nozzle and starting a new line bare time. It's got to be bam.
Yeah,
Bam.
exactly. And this is the epitome of that, man. And Spo, he killed it with this throw up. He put it everywhere. I was going to mention the Kuza throw up as well, because he must have got inspiration from Kuza for that. I don't know. I have to ask him, but yo, he fucking did some work with that throw up. That throw up was everywhere, and it's mean looking. You know what I mean? Not mean as in mean.
Yeah,
as
it's
in like,
mean looking. It looks like Spo's going to come and bust you in your face.
Exactly. Straight up, son. Yo, props on that one, man. I love that throw up as well, man, for sure. That's a killer one. All right, let me send you one.
Fucking Don, bruv.
Salute.
You got 439 and DCI. Who makes a crew called Don't Chuck It?
Don't chuck it, bruv. Don't chuck it.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Chuck it.
Just don't. For your own benefit. You know what I mean?
Just don't chuck it.
All right, Theme, I just sent you another one, man. Check it out.
All right.
You know I had to...
What's up, son?
Yeah. You know I had to take it back to Brazil, man. You know I had to take
No way. Did you take it back to Brazil?
I had to take it to Brazil, man.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Nah, man. For me, nah.
You're not feeling it,
man.
no? Can you read it? What does it say?
Well, those kind of S's I've read before, seen a billion times. The O and the E and the M, just like.
What does it say?
Osgemios.
Yeah, Os Gemios. Yeah, that's the twins. Os Gemios. They're very famous artists, and they got a little throw up. They're twins. Yeah, 2 guys. Os Gemios. And I just
I like them a bit more because they're twins.
Yeah,
twin.
So this is a quick little throw up. You know, I just wanted to give them some love and show my carioca brothers. You know, no, they're not cariocas. they're Paulistas. They're from Sao Paulo. I just
reminded myself I come from Brazil.
Yeah. I just like this throw up, man. You know what I mean? I saw it about when I was out there. So I wanted to give them some props, man. Shout out. And they got a little face in the O and the twirly bit for the E. And then on the last O, they got a little face on there as well. I don't know. I like it. It's not
toy,
original.
and you can see they've done it a million times, and the O's have got different faces, and the tongue on the second O is much better. But you can see they've done all those letters a million times. It's not toy.
Yeah, exactly. But they're not original, though. Those letters, I've seen them done on other
La
throw
verdad no me gusta.
as well.
No me gusta ninguna parte.
Fair enough. Shall we do your last one as well?
I don't know I speak Spanish when we look at Brazil.
Yeah.
Fucking speak it there. Last one. Just leave it out. Leave it out.
Leave it.
Cause of the done dangerous.
Oh shit.
Smoke on weed, no angel dust.
Yo.
Bruv. Cause of throw up, man. I mean, when we're talking of all of these people put their throw up around London and put it up for a long time. Yeah?
All city blood.
No, they got it all city. But Koza had his throw up all city twice, 3 times, and then it lasted for long.
Crazy.
Time. And then it was almost like he was doing it instead of doing dubs and pieces.
Yeah.
Where certain people would go to a yard or go to a spot and do a paint, but Koza would just batter it.
Yeah.
And like walk off in his J's just doing Koza.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Bro, that throw up is literally synonymous with London, man. You can't live in London without knowing a Koza.
Exactly, man.
I mean, look, let me just say one thing, because you're 100%
and it
correct.
joins, he joins it quite well.
Joins it great. Listen, I bow down and respect Cos, obviously. No disrespect. But you can see there's a little bit of zombie influence with the O, you know, the face and the O. And he used to do a bomb in there as well sometimes, you know what I mean? He blatantly got influence from zombie to a certain degree. You know what I mean? I just want to throw that
was
in there.
more that face there. Are you looking at the one he's got chrome in the middle?
Yeah.
Chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that face there was more...
Who was that?
I can't remember.
With the dribble coming out.
But I hear what you're saying, but if anyone's allowed to like bite them sort of man, it's Zonk and Cos and Take. Yeah.
I'm just saying, because, you know, I've said it in previous podcasts, you know, I like to see the lineage of stuff, like see where the influence came from, you know, so I'm just picking that out, you know. And you know, say he can do that now with his eyes closed, and he can, and even
eyes closed.
Later on in life, when he was doing like start dropping mad pieces and full color things, you can still see his outline.
The throw up in the piece.
Yeah,
it's almost like he's like, I'm not doing a proper like normal letters piece. I love this throw up so much. It's just evolved into now.
Yeah,
piecing with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Salute Koza, All City, DTB, DDS. Legendary.
And you can see it with a one line, no?
Yeah.
No maybe he's done it. Maybe you can do it in one line.
Oh, maybe not in one line, but you know, it's
even the bit of the S. I reckon you could maybe.
Yeah.
Not that one, but yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, man.
Big up Bass's throw up. I want to say that. It's everywhere. It's evolved a lot. It's changed a lot. It's nice.
There's so many throws.
You know
Yo,
what I mean?
guys.
People putting their characters in.
Everybody listening, if you've got a favorite throw up that we haven't mentioned.
Big up Touch! Do you even know Touch, bruv? Big up the famous N.
That N.
Bruv, the N.
Yeah. Everywhere.
That was All City 6-7 certified platinum.
Yeah. Salute Touch, man, without a doubt. I'm not going to say it. Are you going to say what he wrote? The N for art? No,
we can't even say it. I mean, I can't say it. Even listen, you can't.
Even I can't say it. I can say I'm a sand N word, but you know what I mean? I'm not going to say it, though.
I could say a group of friendly black lads on the beach in Spain is negritos.
Oh, yeah, there you go. In Spanish, yeah.
When my missus started saying, "This is my friend, he's un el negrito," I'm like going,
"Yo,
Andrea,
hey,
like, you fucking can't say," you know what I mean? And she's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, but it's different out there.
And even the color black, in Spanish, is negro.
Yeah,
you're like, what are you saying? She's like, "No, I want to buy the black one or whatever, black fucking jumper." And you're crazy. In some shop, and I'm always like, my body goes like, it still goes like when she says it. You know what I mean? I'm like, and I have to like remember that we're somewhere else, but it's so weird.
It's crazy. But yo, props to everyone, man. Leave in the comments below a throw up that you think we should have mentioned that we didn't mention.
That we should have mentioned. Yeah.
But let's go.
Nerve had a wicked throw up.
Yeah.
Vizzo had a throw up with a zoot coming out the O. Nerve had a throw up with the zoot coming out the E.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, mate, there's so many out there. I mean, also big up Cope 2, you know what I mean? And who else, man?
But listen.
London. Yeah.
Q York, Richmond Q Gunners Week. Wasn't there a Coochie 32 or a Cab 30? Something with the... Do you remember the number, the letters?
Yeah.
The 32, letters, 30 something.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
one
Coochie?
line of things? Yeah, it might have been.
Or Cab.
Or Emace, maybe. I can't remember, man. I can't remember.
Oh,
but yeah,
Emace was a sick. I Rock and Emace, they were sick reaches.
Well, Emace, he's out bombing now. We're trying to coax him out of retirement to do another piece. So watch the space. Hopefully we get Emace back on it, man. We'll see. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about that. Salute to Emace, man. So yeah, leave us a comment and let's listen to your track quickly before we go into...
My track is because I have been having the shittest work ever.
Oh.
Everyone on holiday for 2 weeks apart from me.
Oh, shit.
Man, jamming, doing everybody's fucking work and I am desperate.
Oh, fuck's sake.
When I go to France, bruv, I'm just ocean views, bruv.
Yeah.
I was watching some basketball thing, and this tune came on, and the geezer was looking at the ocean. I was like, "Yo, that's where I need to be." And then when it was Nipsey, I was like, "Yo, this is
Yeah.
good for Arms House."
Oh yeah, you booked. You're
podcast.
gonna stay at my flat in south of France. Yeah, you're gonna go chill there. Yeah, boy.
That's what I'm saying,
You're
son.
gonna have a wicked time,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Me and the Ute, them,
Yeah.
and Andrea.
Oh man, you're gonna have a
And
great
Ocean
time.
Views, baby.
Well, yo, Ocean
Views.
Views by Nipsey Hussle. Let's go.
Ocean views, small circle, it's the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Blessings, bitches in my section. Yo, with all this money, I'm obsessive. Weapons, turning off y'all extras. Turning off this bullshit direction. Turning up my grind, waking up to more pressure. But it's all in your mind, so I never feel pressure. Know it's all in due time. Now honey stacking like Tetris. Hustle hard is my message, then double back and get extras. Know I spaz when I catch it. Yellow bone, white Lexus, all black tint, 2 white cuts, fat gold chain, Sprite Texas. I'm just young and I'm reckless. I'm just on for my section. I'm just out here on top speed with my top down and I'm revving. I don't know about hell, I don't know about heaven. All I know is about right now, and this lifestyle is interesting. Ice down in my session, I just write down his confessions. Niggas died, got life around me, I guess that I'm an exception. Blessed ocean views, small circle, it's the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought
I just
a pound
like it,
and we
man.
rode the fuel.
I just like the
I
stuff
talk
that he
shit, but
says.
she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Look, I'm in these streets with my Cuban on, and my bands with my music on. Old friends like what you would know. Shit, I've been on my grind, I ain't usually home. Focused, I ain't using phones. Lately, I've been using songs to get my point across while niggas around me lose it all. But that's your point of toss, I guess I always knew the ball. And that's just where revolves, I'm cracking cause I do my job. Look, from fucking hood rats to fucking stars, spending all cash to sliding cards. It's the definition of living large. Smoking top flight in the biggest cars. Told you 08, this shit was ours. Getting this cake, yeah, nigga, then getting more. Look at this world, young nigga, this really yours. Nigga, this really mine. My niggas is really Ford. Them buildings is really high. Them cars is really Ford. And all I see is ocean views. Small circle, it's the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's the chosen few.
Yes, I just like the way that he doesn't. Every tune from Nipsey is just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have a fucking good time.
Yeah.
And I fucking love that, bro.
That's incredible, man. And the thing is, I have to admit, I'd heard the name, but until he passed away, that's when I, found out about him properly, listened to some tunes, hearing all those legends, from Snoop Dogg to E40 to all them dudes on the West Coast saying how high they held him. And then to find out how he got killed, standing in front of a shop that he started in the ghetto, trying to help his people, you know what I mean? And like what he was on really fucking elevated him in my mind, man. But I have to say, like, I was one of those guys. I didn't know
work rate, by the way, work rate. So he was putting out loads of shit. Like I'm telling you, loads of mixtapes and albums and stuff like that. And he blew up his own name. So that's why he has all that independent chat.
All independent.
I love the geezer.
Yeah. All independent, and you gotta respect that, man. You know what I mean? And lyrically, he's dope, and he's got some great songs as well, man. Yeah, I've heard some ill shit from him, man. So, salute old Nipsey, man.
Yo, what's the time, Alicious? I need to. Oh shit, it's nearly 10. Can I get a little Pizza Express sent to the yard or something?
Wait. We're done here. Theme. I just want to end with I want to end on a word association game, a graffiti word association game. We've done this before. I'm going to describe the word without saying the word, and Theme has to guess what the word is. But all the words that he has to guess are actually graffiti writers' tags. Okay, so that's the
Talk to me,
basics of
talk
this
to me.
game.
I'm
But this
getting
is the
ready for
New
this
York.
motherfucker.
This is the New York City edition. So this is all graffiti
Oh
writers
shit!
from New
I was
York
just
City.
slipping in the London hard drive.
Yeah. Now this is all New York writers. So theme, what you need to do on your phone is set a timer. I know you usually set it. You set it for 2 minutes, right? So go for it. Set it for 2 minutes, and we'll see.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, when you look at something, you go, "Oh, yo, I want it." I
Seen it.
Yeah, seen. Okay, cool. Now, next one. When you're filling in your piece, yeah, you fill in the back. You fill in your letters, and then you do what going through it. You do little
Schemes.
Yeah, scheme. Shout out scheme. All right, there's jeans. There's Levi jeans, and then there's another Lee. Big up Lee. All right, so now it's not purple and it's not red. If you mix red and white, what color do you get?
Pink.
Yeah,
Lady Pink.
Lady Pink. Salute. Now it's not the past, it's not the present, but it's the
future.
Yeah, and then there's a writer.
Future 2000.
Futura
2000.
Yeah. Futura. All right. Now
Future 2000.
Yeah.
Bro.
Now what's a baby goat called? A baby goat. Do you know what that is?
A lamb. I don't know. No, I don't know.
No. Okay. So there's an adult person, and then you go, "Hey, who's that little
son?"
No, begins with a K. It's a young person. You call him, "Hey, yo."
Key.
A kid.
Kid.
And then there's a letter A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S
T.
Kid.
T.
Yeah, T kid. Yeah.
Oh, T kid. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I would have said, "Do you want to call me TR kid?"
Yeah. So what do you put? Like, there's a hat with a little brim on it on the front. What do you call that hat with a little brim?
Cap.
Yeah, big up cap. All right, now, when you get caught by feds, that means you caught a
case.
Yeah, case 2. Salute, man. All right. Fuck, how am I going to do this one, man? Shit. This is the original writer, the first dude ever. Yeah. It's like he did tagging all around New York. Let's say, okay, like a pin that you pin stuff on the wall. It's a thumb.
Print.
No. It's like, you don't want to sit on a. You'll hurt your ass, man. If someone puts it's like an American word. Yeah. And then
tacky.
Yeah,
tacky. Tacky.
I can't remember the number, but yeah, tacky. That's what I was trying to get at. Oh man, I had a whole bunch as well after that, but we'll save that for another time. You done well there, though.
Yeah, boy. No, I did well. I was concentrating on I got the New York top.
New York, baby.
I was there when Biggie Smalls died, bruv. You don't know nothing about no Graff.
You don't know nothing, guys. Yo. Big up, guys. Sorry we missed out last week, but we are back with Avengers. We'll be back every Wednesday. We got a podcast coming out. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. If you're listening to this, you know what, Theme? I was looking up the analytics.
Drop a little comment, bruv.
I was looking up the analytics, yeah? We have the people who watch on YouTube, and then we have people who listen. Everyone else listens to either on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. 50-50. It's literally split in the middle. Apple Podcasts and Spotify. To all you fuckers out there listening on Apple Podcasts, yeah? I'm going right up close to the mic right now so I can lean into your ear hole.
Sounds like some beef.
Yeah. You guys go onto the app, Apple Podcasts, and leave a 5-star review, man. Go press the 5-star. It takes 5 seconds. It takes even less time than for JA to put a throw up, yeah? It takes less time, yeah? Just press the 5-star, and then if you want to leave a little review, just go, "Yo, this is jokes." That's all I need you to do, guys. But if you do that, it helps with the algorithm, helps it reach more people, and then the app suggests us to more people. You know what I mean? So please take a minute of your day and do that for us. But until next time, this is episode 37.
Big up my brethren. I just remembered something I want to talk about, but we're going to finish. But big up my brethren, Skip Lee, who went to a 90s party.
Yeah.
90s party, full in Biggie Smalls kit, Biggie Smalls shades, Biggie Smalls hat, Biggie Smalls troops, bro puffed them out.
Yo.
Had the full Primark Biggie Smalls t-shirt and shorts.
Salute.
Went up to some geezer on the platform and tried to spark him because he was this geezer dashed litter. So he went up to him and went fucking mental. And then he realised, and he got the geezer's mobile, I think, and dashed it over something.
No way.
And then realised, shit, I'm dressed up as Biggie Smalls. Yeah, this geezer's just been jacked by Biggie Smalls,
Yo.
the Isleworth Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
You motherfuckers, man. Yo, big up
Motherfuckers.
Skip Lee, man, every time. Big up my main man Theme. Big up Talal.
Big up Amba.
Arms house to your mum's house.
President.
Arms house to
We're
your
back,
mum's,
party
to your
people.
mum's
Peace.
house,
Till
to your
next
mum's,
week.
to your mum's house. Arms house to your mum's house. Arms house to your mum's, to your mum's, to your mum's. Arms house to your mum's house. Arms house to your mum's, to your.
Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?